Hey everyone, it's Christina with Read.Pray.Disney. Here on this channel, we like to talk all things Disney, from pins to planning to packing to books. So if you'd like to come on that journey with me, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I would love to have you. All right, so this one is just gonna be a quick video. In my previous video, I asked you guys to go ahead and devote on what book, because we're getting towards the end of Rebel Rose. We only have a few more chapters left. And so I wanted to go ahead and kind of give you guys some time to think through what you might want me to read next and what you wanted me to discuss with you next. So I wanted to give you a quick synopsis of the 4 books that we are thinking about, okay? So the first one's Lore, and it's Lore by Alexandra Bracken, and this is one of Disney's newer ventures, and it's different because it goes into Greek gods and so forth. So here's the synopsis. It says, her name will be legend. Every 7 years, the Agon begins. As punishment for the past rebellion, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals, hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. Long ago, Laura Perseus fled that brutal world in the wake of her family's sadistic murder by a rival line, turning her back on the hunt's promises of eternal glory. For years, she's pushed away any thought of revenge against the man, now a god, responsible for their deaths. Yet, as the next hunt dawns over New York City, 2 participants seek out her help. Castor, a childhood friend of Lore, believed long dead, and gravely wounded Athena, among the last of the original gods. The goddess offers an alliance against their mortal enemy and, at last, a way for Lore to leave the Agon behind forever. Lore's decision to bind her fate to Athena's and rejoin the hunt will come to a deadly cost, and still may not be enough to stop the rise of a god with the power to bring humanity to its knees. So that's Lore, okay? So that's one of the ones that you'll be voting on. The next contender that I put against Lore, so our next book is The Evil Queen by Gina Showalter, and she's a phenomenal author. I've read a couple different of her series, and she writes really well. And she's really big into YA and fantasy and so forth. So this particular book is going to be a series. There's currently 2 in the series. Evil Queen is the first one. So it says, in the realm of Enchantia, creatures of legend still exist. Magic is the norm, and fairy tales are real. Raised in a human world, Everly Morrow has no idea she's a fairy tale princess until she begins to commune with mirrors. Mirrors again, guys. Okay. Soon, maybe I want it to be warriors. That's why I said warriors, but it's mirrors. Soon, a horrifying truth is revealed. She is fated to be Snow White's greatest enemy, the Evil Queen. With powers beyond her imagination or control, Everly returns to the land of her birth. There she meets Roth Charming, the supposed Prince Charming. Their attraction is undeniable, but the relationship is doomed. As Everly faces disasters and betrayals, giving in to her dark side proves more tempting. Can she resist, or will she become the villain she was born to be? Ooh, let's see how that goes. All right, so our next one is City of Villains. Disney's villains meet, So our next one is City of Villains by Estelle Lawrie. Lawyer. L-A-U-R-E. Lawyer? Lowry. Lord. Names, right? Anyway, that part's not important. Disney Villains meets Gotham in this gritty fairy tale inspired crime series. Mary Elizabeth Hart is a high school senior by day, and by night, she's an intern at the Monarch City Police Department. She watches with envy from behind a desk as detectives come and go, trying to contain the city's growing crime rate. For years, tensions have simmered between the city's wealthy elite and their plans to gentrify the decaying neighborhood called Scar, once upon a time, the epicenter of all things magic. When the daughter of one of the city's most powerful businessmen go missing, Mary Elizabeth is thrilled when the chief actually puts her on the case. But what begins as one missing persons report soon multiplies, leading her down the rabbit hole of a city in turmoil. There she finds a girl with horns, a boyfriend with secrets, and what seems to be a sea monster lurking in a poison lake. As the mystery circles closer to home, Mary finds herself caught in the fight between those who once had magic and those who will do anything to bring it back. This dark and edgy YA series explores the reimagined origins of Maleficent, Ursula, Captain Hook, and the other infamous Disney villains like you've never seen before. Interesting. And lastly, we have Cinderella's Dress. Now, Cinderella's Dress is also a series. And from what I can tell, there are quite a few in that series. It's Cinderella's Dress, Cinderella's Shoes, Cinderella's Legacy, which is a prequel, like a novella, Snow White's Mirror, Beauty's Rose, Sleeping Beauty's Spindle, and The Little Mermaid's Voice. So there's a whole bunch already there. You know, we could go on and on with that one. Okay, so for Cinderella's Dress, what it's about, it says, on the home front in 1944, Kate wants to do her part for the war effort. She'd prefer filling in for the window dressers at the New York department store where she works, but her mother insists on sending her to audition for roles she never gets. When relatives arrive from war-torn Poland with a mysterious steamer trunk and even more mysterious story, her life is about to hit center stage. Kate's aunt claims she is the keeper of the wardrobe for Cinderella's family, the real Cinderella. Her responsibility is to keep the dress safe Her responsibility is to keep the dress safe, and now she wants Kate's help. But the war has taken a toll on Kate's aunt, and nothing is as it seems. Navigating family and first love is never easy. Kate will have to uncover layers of family secrets as her own secrets stack up. Will she get to the truth before it's forgotten? If you like the nostalgia of a historical novel and the sweet romance of a fairy tale retelling, then you'll love this continuation of the Cinderella story. So says Amazon. So let me know what you guys think. You can vote in the comments below. Tell me which of the four you would love to hear. If not, you can definitely go over to my Instagram page. It's Read.Pray.Disney. And you can vote there in a poll. It lives in my stories and my highlights. So feel free to go over there and check it out. Either way, I would love to hear from you guys. I'm looking, we'll probably finish up Rebel Rose within the next few weeks, maybe 2 weeks. There's only a few chapters left and we're getting down to the end of that one. So I'd like to go ahead and get this book ordered or bought, or I don't know, however I'm gonna get it, I'll get it. But I also wanted to give you an opportunity, if you wanted to read with me, I wanted to give you an opportunity to get a chance to get the book as well. So I will probably close the polls within, let's say, maybe a week or so, maybe, and let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you for stopping by today. I hope you guys have a magically blessed day and know that I'll be praying for you. Bye.